Somebody said something earlier about the KKK. That's fucking hilarious. There was seriously a KKK like
Just one team.
just one team. Negro Leagues just blew the microphone up. Could you imagine Jackie Robinson just showing up and taking a knee? That was a great time period, man. Like, I feel like there should have been more sneaker deals back then. Like, fucking Martin Luther King, he did that walk, man. He should have got a sneaker deal. Did y'all imagine what he would have got? Like the Freedom Force ones, like church shoe with a Nike swoosh on it.
A lot of people's been talking about the Olympics. I'm gonna say some shit about the Olympics too. I think it's funny. I don't watch them. I watch clips sometimes, but I don't watch the Olympics. To me, I just think it's like the world's attempt to do everything that niggas already do naturally. Just think about it, like running, like we've been running for how long? Like fucking running from master, running from the police. They saw us running in Africa, and they was like, damn, let's see if we can do that. No. We're still the winners of that. You know what we're not the winners of? Breakdancing. What the fuck? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Australia. I mean, we can't really give her a hard time. She does dance better than a lot of y'all in here, I'm sure. I've seen some of y'all dance. And you gotta give it to her. She was giving away some of y'all best shit too. She was doing like the sprinkler and shit. Asians are better breakdancers. Like, I don't know why niggas are, but Asians are definitely better breakdancers. I live in the hood, so you hear ignorant shit all the time. But I heard somebody say, I think they got like hollow bones or something. I was like, it's like, I think they birds. Like, that's not true. I just got back from Seattle. It was fun. It was fun out there. I got to do comedy while I was out there, but the real reason I went out there was to see my identical twin brother. He moved out west like 10 years ago. And I mean, he hasn't changed that much, but like his idea of fun is different now. Like he does a lot of hiking and stuff. I think maybe he got bit by a white person in the woods and shit. I think he's like a weird nigga now. Like, he only do black shit on full moons. Like, it's cool being a twin though. I love being a twin when I went out there because my brother works at a dispensary. And people at his job was mixing me up with him. And I was just thinking, if this nigga pisses me off, I could steal his little fucking key card and like ruin his whole life. Like, out east we have like Indian corner stores, or usually Indian run corner stores. Out west they got a lot of Asian run corner stores. The Asian guy at my brother's store, that like his regular corner store, we fucked him up because I went to the store before my brother, and he was used to seeing my brother. But when I went in, he was like, hey, I was like, hey, I went to go get my shit. And I guess he was looking at me weird because I wasn't shooting the shit with him like my brother normally does. And I get to the register and I pay for my shit, and then my brother walks into the store. And for the first time, like, an Asian dude got me confused with somebody else. And the funniest part about it is he started making anime noises. You know what I mean by anime noises? He was like, It was hilarious. Oh, man. I thought that, Seattle would be different. One thing that was different, I think, the prostitutes out here can really take notes. They got real GTA Grand Theft Auto prostitutes out there. Except when they get in your car, your health goes down. You might get a few stars. I do think it's kind of weird though, like when Asian people come to America and they pick like a white guy's name. Like, white people, why y'all just letting that go down? Black people would never let some white people walk around calling themselves Jaquarius and shit. We would correct that right away. They say there's a lot of like black on Asian hate. There might be, but like, I don't know any niggas who got problems with Asians. Like, we love Asians. We love Chinese food. We love Chinese people. Shit, black people love Jackie Chan so much, we let them say nigga, they didn't even say anything. Y'all remember the first Rush Hour? He was like, oh, well, what's up, my nigga?
Yeah.
Black people was like, go on, Jackie. Like, whip their ass. He let him get away with it. He had the nerve to say, I don't want trouble. Like, why'd you say nigga then, Jackie? Like, we went to the South. We went to Myrtle Beach. It was fun. Every time I go to the South, like, it's a rule in my household. We travel with at least one white person. And it's it's not just for the obvious reasons, safety, but I like to heckle my white friends. The same way they heckle me, like taking me to Zaxby's to watch me eat chicken. Like, I like to take them to the South to like test them in like racist situations. My sister-in-law is white, by the way. You see the scenery on the way to South Carolina. It's like beautiful scenery. We're saying shit like I couldn't be no runaway slave out here in these woods. Because what the fuck's in South Carolina? Like, those woods are terrifying looking, like in South Carolina. Look like they got wild white people in them, like wild rednecks or something. And they make critter sounds, like when you take your trash out. Like Trump. Eyes glowing red and shit. I saw a lot of Trump stores. So South Carolina, they basically replaced the Confederate flag with like Trump merch. They got Trump stores all over South Carolina. I really wanted to go into one. I definitely was gonna look for those shoes, some avocados, maybe a document shredder, and some bulletproof earrings. Oh man, I like talking about race. There's a lot of good comedy when you think about the racial stereotypes, because a lot of racial stereotypes are true. Can y'all hear me? A lot of racial stereotypes are true. Like, you know, like for white people, what's a good racial stereotype for white people? Like good credit, like good credit, right? Like, I mean, credit's for white people anyway, so like they should have good credit. Good stereotype for black people is we can dance, which we should be able to dance. We created all the fucking music. They say Mexicans are hardworking. That's very fucking true. And, you know, I would be very incentivized to work harder if I was getting paid cash under the table. So, like, there's some bad stereotypes too. There's some bad ones. Like, they say white people like to colonize everything. I mean, that's true. That's true. I never understood the flag thing with white people. Like, why y'all? I'm gonna put a flag in the moon. That's ours now. Like, we live on the moon because I put a flag there with some stars on it. It's stars out this bitch already. What's a bad black stereotype? They say we're loud. I don't think it's fair to like say that we're loud. I think that niggas is just practicing. Like, it's our freedom voice. This is our freedom voice, and we're not really that loud at home. We're only loud in public. So, like, we don't know no black person house making that fucking noise. What's a bad stereotype for Latinos? They said that they're stealing all of our jobs. That's kind of true, and I'm only going to say that because I recently saw where y'all remember like Derek Chauvin, the guy who killed George Floyd. Yeah, boo that motherfucker. Like, he got stabbed in jail by a fucking Mexican. That was our job. I was watching Star Wars, and I realized that Star Wars added diversity in a very racist way. I'll give you an example. Y'all know they got space Mexicans in Star Wars. It took me a minute to analyze it. I forget what planet it's on. It's a desert planet. Already, that's fucked up. Okay. it's a desert planet, and there's these little short guys, like, and it's always a lot of them. They all get out of one vehicle. They got dark faces, so you can't confuse this with any like Caucasian comparison. You know this is a dark person, but they got beady red eyes, like they've been smoking like the best space weed. They don't speak any English. Like it's like nobody in Star Wars understands these motherfuckers for real. But and they understand people, but they don't understand these motherfuckers. And if you don't believe me that they're space Mexicans, how come every single person who lands on that planet, when they get back to their ship is missing? Like the whole thing is just torn out. 45% Latinos voted for Trump, and that shit threw me off. I'm like, what? I started chuckling when I saw it. I was like I don't know who's in charge of the subtitles for the Trump rallies, but I'm just saying, when the Latinos realize who they voted for, somebody at Telemundo gonna lose their job. I'm just saying. Nerds. Let me pull myself together. This is stand-up comedy. Let me stand up. I'm really fucking high. One of my favorite things to do when I'm high is I look up history facts. Did y'all know that Scottish people invented fried chicken, like deep fried chicken? Did y'all know that? Y'all just learned something today. Google it after I'm done. I just learned that shit the other day, and I was fucking fascinated. I've worked in the kitchen for like 18 years, but for the most part, I've seen how white people cook chicken. If they created it, we definitely innovated on it. I don't know why ours is better. I think it's because we use the tears of our ancestors. It's not salty. It's definitely salty. Oh, man. You call me hillbilly and entitled in the same paragraph? Dude looks like his name is Billy, first of all. He called me a racist after that. And I was like, I can't be racist. My son is mixed as hell, bro. Like, my son is like German, white, black, Puerto Rican, Native American, and he's nonverbal. He's nonverbal autistic. I don't even know what language that nigga speak. I can't be racist.
Please welcome